they were telling me that it takes $60,000 to preserve your body. If you die, they will preserve you. If in case they discover something in the future, how to give life, they'll bring you back to life. $60,000. So all of these people, they don't leave it behind for their children, they leave it behind, so their body is preserved. Look at that. There is a hadith that says they'll be able to do everything. They will develop everything, all parts of the body, a new body. Cloning is happening. This is in hadith. Wallahi, by God, even myself, 15, 20 years ago, I used to think, when will that be possible? It has happened within my own lifetime. People used to think, what will happen? Except for one thing, they will not be able to give life to the dead. When the Imam of Islam comes, he will say, rise with the permission of your Lord. He will give life to the dead. So the people will have knowledge to an extent where it will be that the people will admit that yes, the person who comes, who is representative of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, he has different powers. Powers beyond our reach. So वो इमाम अलैहिस्सलाम जो है इल्म इलाही लोगों तक पहुंचाए. So we should learn all of the different sciences. 3 things we should learn: archery, tirandazi, swimming, and horse riding. The Western people said you don't need to learn these things, so they took it out from everyone. Yes, these 3 things, but they kept it themselves: swimming, horse riding, and archery. And now they're arguing that it gives you better concentration, better health. In swimming, all parts of your body from head to toe are exercised. Likewise, horse riding, your body exercises, and archery gives you concentration. The Masumin emphasize. Now many of the ulama believe that they emphasize on these 3 things because the technology will not work. Not necessarily. The Imams emphasize on these things. Some ulama argue that these things give you a better health and better concentration. And some philosophers have actually transferred those into new things. They say when the Imam al-Islam was saying learn how to ride a horse, he was saying learn how to drive. So when you come into this life, you should know how to drive. You should not be ignorant of driving a car or riding a motorbike or something. Yes? And when the Imam al-Islam is saying archery, then he's saying learn how to fight. And when he's saying learn how to swim, then he's emphasizing on swimming itself. But there are people who actually convert those into different things. For example, miswak. Some Wahhabi brothers. Some Wahhabis. I didn't mean that they're brothers. Some Wahhabis argue that it is mustahab and sunnah to only do miswak. Yes, and you see them, like in Birmingham, you used to see a lot of the brothers. A branch in the mouth. Always, what are you doing? Oh, Molana, you don't know it is sunnah of the Prophet to clean your teeth with the branch. To clean your teeth is sunnah of the Holy Prophet. If the Holy Prophet was present today, even he would brush. He wasn't emphasizing on using the branch, he was emphasizing on cleaning the teeth. You see, they didn't get the message. If you read the book of Shaykh Bahishti on it, Philosophy of Islam, he has gone into each one of these things. And he says why in that time and what is in this time. So like people said to, the bin Baz, Abdullah bin Baz, the Wahhabi Mufti from Mecca, his whole team came to Faisal. When they came inside, one of the ulama said, oh, Faisal is watching television. So bin Baz said, Astaghfirullah Rabbi wa atubu. The king watches television, it is bid'at. So he quickly, in those days they used to clap, they didn't have a bell. So he clapped and a few people came and said, pick up the television and throw it outside. It is bid'ah. Then he called another person, he said something in his ear, and he said, go. So when the ulama came out, he said, why these camels? Where are our cars? Our cars are not present. He said, because there were no cars in the time of the Holy Prophet. You go back on camels. गाड़ियाँ भी बिदअत है, फिर ऊँटों पे वापस जाओ. So you see, you have to evolve. Shariat is not against technology. Shariat is against. Remember this, please, everyone. This is the last point I want to make, and a very important point. Islam is not against development, and Islam is not against technology. But what we are against is हम ये दुनियावी जितनी भी टेक्नोलॉजी इसकी तामीर में, इसकी पेशरफ्त में, इसकी तरक्की में हम दुश्मन नहीं हैं. हम जो चाहते हैं ना, ये जो अफराद हैं, तजदीद दीन, renovation of religion, let's change the religion according to the times. That's what we are against. Because the religion has been completed. The verse came in the time of the Holy Prophet, Al-Yawma akmaltu lakum dinakum.
Subhanallah.
Today your religion has been completed. So do not try and say, can we do the namaz on the chairs? Shariat has been completed. There is so much exercise in namaz. Your knees, your arms, your elbows, the whole body, neck, everything. So the Shariat cannot change. We are not against technology, but we are against the people who say that you should make changes according to the time in the Shariat. Fasting and namaz and everything. No. If Allah wanted, He would tell you, come to Switzerland to do Hajj. The weather is nice, running water, greenery, nice hotels. No, He said, no, come to Makkah, the most difficult and hardest of lands. Hazrat Ibrahim went and said, you know, there is no water, there is no plantation, Ya Allah. He said, yes, there is a test. Just come for 2-3 weeks and find out. That test will purify you, your body, and it cleanses your spirit. So those spiritualities are only and only in the original pieces of Shariah. I hope everyone understands that and does not confuse. Christians tried to change things and now they are regretting. You know, when the Darwin theory came out that the men were apes, they said, yes, Bible also says that. Bible didn't say it. But now they're regretting it because Darwin's theory is void. और डार्विन की थ्योरी बातें हो गई, नई थ्योरी आ गई, उनका गलत है, वो डार्विन की थ्योरी गलत थी, वो थ्योरी थी भाई, you didn't have to change, it's not fact. तो इसलिए हम कहते हैं कि नहीं, जमीन चांद की गिर जा रही है, चांद या सूरज जमीन की गिर जा रहा है, चांद नहीं, कुछ भी नहीं है, हर चीज अपने मकाम पे एक तवाफ कर रही है. सूरह यासीन में बेअजल मुसम्मा तो कुरान की आयत है, everything is the first person to say that it's not the sun that is going around the earth, it is the earth that is going around, rotating around the sun. They hanged him. And he's lying. It's impossible. He said, no, Aristotle made a mistake. It is not the sun that is going around the earth, it is the earth that is rotating around the sun. And later on they found out it is the earth, and the moon is going around the earth around the sun, and the sun is not still. Even the sun is moving in the galaxy. The whole galaxy is rotating because the whole galaxy has gone crazy in the love of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. You know that moth, parwana, yes, moth, goes around the light, shama ki गिर जाता है, जब दीवाना हो जाता है. पूरी कायनात इश्क़ खुदा में दीवानी है. चाँद, सूरज, सितारे, पूरी कायनात इश्क़ खुदा में घूम रही है. इसी को ध्यान में रखें. That was the last question we had promised to answer.
محمد وعلى محمد صلوات हम इंतहाई शुक्रगुजार हैं मौलाना साहब के तशरीफ लाने से फरमाया और 2010 से